Good evening. Now, Kenya and Tanzania have set a December deadline to resolve 34 trade disputes highlighted by the business communities from the two countries in June this year. Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary Rachael Omamo has said the two countries have further agreed to cooperate on higher education, science and technology, political and diplomatic consultation, as well as demarcation of international border. Kenya and Tanzania have had frosty diplomatic and trade relations that have affected trade and free movement of people, goods and services. The diplomatic spat between the two countries has also undermined the implementation of the East African Community Trade Agreement and Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement. In June this year, Tanzanian President Samia Suluhu and President Uhuru Kenyatta agreed to set up a joint commission committee to iron out disputes hindering trade. Trade between Kenya and Tanzania has been slowing since 2014, when Kenyan exports to Tanzania stood at 65 billion shillings, and in 2015, when imports from Tanzania peaked at 79.4 billion shillings. The two countries have engaged in a tit-for-tat tax war that has made cross-border trade untenable. Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary Rachael Omamo says Kenya and Tanzania have agreed to eliminate and resolve some trade disputes. During the fourth session of the Joint Commission for Cooperation, Kenya and Tanzania deliberated on how to unlock barriers preventing trade between the two East African nations.
For looking at our relationship in the broadest sense, seeing its potential, seeing its value, and seeing its necessity for peace and prosperity in our region.
We also agreed that we need to do more, to work very closely to improve implementation of our agreed areas.
The two countries have agreed to resolve 30 out of 64 challenges facing bilateral relations and hampering trade by December this year.
Really a broad array of issues that were discussed. And the important thing of these JCC type meetings is the follow-up that is always very critical. And so we have agreed, rather than meeting 5 years from now, as has been the case, we have committed to have another meeting within 12 months. This time it would be in the United Republic of Tanzania, and between now and then, somewhere halfway in 6 months, say around February 2022, there will be a midterm review on progress of some of the issues that were deliberated on by ministers.
Nairobi and Dar have also signed MOUs on diplomatic consultation, higher education and demarcation of international borders, which is expected to strengthen and enhance cooperation between the two countries.